Welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for clicking on another video. Today we're going to do my monthly budget for March 2024. I can't believe it's already about to be March. Fortunately for us, March is a 5 paycheck month. My husband's going to get paid 5 times because he's paid weekly, and I'm going to get paid 3 times because I'm paid bi-weekly. So for us, March is going to be February 29th through April 3rd. So it's a long month, but we will have extra income. We do use our magic month paychecks to pay our car insurance because we just pay it in full every 6 months. So we don't have a sinking fund for car insurance. We just pay it or like pull it out. I think our car insurance is actually due in April, but we'll pull it out and put it to the side in our March budget for the 6-month premium. And we also use it to pay extra on our debt or do additional savings. So you'll see some of that here as we go through the budget. So let's get started with the income for my husband. I'm projecting that he'll bring in $6,500. Like I said, he is paid weekly. He's an assistant manager in a retail setting. For me, I'm expecting $4,800. I get paid bi-weekly, and I'm customer support for a retail company, an e-commerce company. We're not going to have any rollover. For other, I'm expecting $250 from my sister. My husband and I are going to build a deck for her over spring break, and she's going to pay us $750 for doing that. 500 of it Brian is going to get because he's going to be doing most of the work, and he wanted to buy some tools that we borrowed from our neighbor when we did our deck. So he's going to get most of it, and then 250 of it we're going to put into the household budget. So let's add all this up, see what our income for March will be. So that should give us $11,550 for the month of March. Okay, so our mortgage did go up this month due to like our escrow change for our property taxes, or not our property taxes, our homeowner's insurance. We pay our property taxes outside of our mortgage. The only thing we have in escrow is our homeowner's insurance. So our homeowner's insurance did go up a little bit, so our mortgage payment went up. So we are paying $1870.14 a month now. For FPL, this is our electricity, Florida Power and Lights. It's $25.66. We do not have sewer or water. We have a well and septic, so there's no sewer or water charge, and we pay for trash in our property taxes once a year. So this is just for electricity, $25.66. We do have solar panels, which is helping with this price. It's not cold and it's not hot, so we're barely using any heat here in Florida. I think maybe from like 1 a.m. to 6 a.m. we have our thermostat set to 64 degrees. So just to keep, the chill out of the house. But it has been sunny, so our solar panels are doing their job. This is the base price for energy when you have solar panels through Florida Power and Lights. So we don't owe them anything for this past month. Kinetic is our internet. It's actually Windstream. So that is $55.70. I recently called them and got them to lower the bill by threatening to leave and go with someone else. There aren't very many options here. We do live in the middle of nowhere, a very rural area. I think the only other provider besides Starlink, which is really expensive, is HughesNet. So I told them I was going to switch to HughesNet, and they gave me a promotion for $25 off a month for the next 12 months. So $55.70 for that. Our solar panels are $155.76. Instant ink, I got a notice saying that it was going to go up, but I don't know. It didn't go up last month, which is what I expected, so maybe it'll go up this month. I'm just going to put 105 because I think it's just going up 50 cents. Our cell phones, I have to pay my 3-month premium with Mint Mobile. My husband has AT&T. His cell phone is $108 a month. So this is his $108 plus my 3 months with Mint Mobile for a total of $231. Our Netflix is $24.92. It was $26.08 last month. Surprisingly, the taxes went up some, but hopefully that was just a fluke. Maybe because of the Super Bowl. I don't know. I'm going to put the regular price, $24.92, that we've been paying. And if it comes out $26.08 again, then I will change that in my budget going forward. Our next gen is $20. But we're going to have to pay it twice because I think it's due on the 1st. So we'll have to pay it for March and for April. So that'll be a total of $40. My son's preschool tuition is $435. Our life insurance, I think, let me see. Yeah, $108.26. We're going to have to pay my husband's life insurance twice because it's due on the 3rd. So this will be his term policy twice and my term policy once for $108.26. Baptist is $50 a month. And good old Chase Disney, you guys. We are going to pay this card off this month. I'm so excited. The bill is $600.14. So we will be paying this off this month with our Magic Month income. I'm so excited. This is the first credit card we'll be paying off. We did have like $77,000 worth of credit card debt, and we've paid over $20,000. But what happened was when we sold the piece of equipment that we had, and we got like that 16 grand from selling that piece of equipment, we took $10,000 and put it on our highest credit card at the time, which was like our ViStar joint card. It was like $30,000 we owed. So we put that $10,000 on that card. So it didn't help us pay off a card. It just helped us reduce how much we were paying to that particular card because the balance was so high. So we could have already have paid this Chase Disney card off if we maybe followed the debt snowball with that $10,000. But to us, it just made more sense to get rid of that high. I think we were paying almost $700 a month for the payment on that card. So it reduced it to under $400 a month. So even though we've paid off over $20,000, we haven't paid off a card yet. So this will be the first card that we're paying off. This was the smallest card when we started. It started at $7,000, and we are going to make the last payment this month. So I'm very excited about that. For Home Depot, we should have a little extra for debt. So we're going to send Home Depot $114.35. They are the next card we're going to pay off once we get done with this Chase Disney card. Wells Fargo is going to get $68. Our ViStar joint card is going to get $122. Our Synchrony card is going to get $70. Our Chase Freedom card is going to get $105. And our other ViStar card is going to get $230. I'm going to add this up really quick. Okay, so all of that adds up to be $4,306.98. If we subtract that from our projected income of $11,550, that means we have $7,243.02 left. $7,243.02. All right, so for cars, we do have spring break this week, so Under normal circumstances, that would make gas less, but my sister lives an hour and a half away, and we're going to be going over during spring break every day to work on this deck for her. So I hope we don't go over in gas. I'm budgeting $700. That's what we normally plan for, so hopefully it'll work out. I don't know how much gas we're going to be using. For groceries, we're doing a little more. We usually do $1,200, but since there's 5 weeks, we're going to do $1,300. For eating out, we're going to do $125. For household, we're going to do $290. This is to have the house cleaned 3 times because we're doing it every other week now. And then $50 for something we need for the household. Our household category is non-consumable items for the house, like garbage cans or shower curtain liners, can openers. That's what comes out of our household category. Groceries is anything that is consumable. So aluminum foil, shampoo, toothpaste, food is all grocery. For pets, we're going to do $438. The pups need some more heartworm and flea medication, and they also have to go to the vet and get shots. I think a Bordetella and they need a heartworm and a heartworm test and Bordetella shots. I need to do that before I can refill their medication for their heartworm and flea treatment. So we usually budget $186 for pets for the month, so that's an extra $252, which isn't too much. I do have money I've been putting aside in a sinking fund. I've been pulling out $40 a month for them, so I have like $200 in a jar in the room that I've been pulling out for specifically for the pups. So that $200 plus this $252 should be enough for them to go to the vet and get a 6-month supply of I don't even know what they get. It's not Trifexis. Simparica Trio. That's what they get. Simparica Trio. So $438 for them. And then kids is going to get $300. I do have to sign my older boys up for the new school year. It's like $75 for each of them for registration. Then they usually get $50 normally under normal circumstances for their allowance and things here or there that they might need. My oldest son has a school project due in March that we will need some money for. They're doing like a wax museum thing. He's going to be Steph Curry. So I have to get a Golden State Warriors t-shirt or something to make him look like Steph Curry. He was Michael Jordan last year, so I'm not sure why he keeps getting all of these handsome basketball players. But yeah, we're Steph Curry this year, so I have to get him something for that and like poster board and all those things for the project. And then I'm hoping I can sign them up for summer camp. I haven't seen anything about it, but I want to plan for signing them up for summer camp, which is $50 for each kid. My youngest son won't be old enough to go to summer camp. He'll probably just stay home with me and aggravate me every day of the summer while the older boys go to summer camp. We're not going to do anything for clothes. We're not going to do anything for personal money. My boys do have to go to the dentist, but it's just for like a checkup, like their 6-month cleaning and checkup, so that shouldn't cost us anything. And then nothing for unbudgeted. So let's add this up really quick and see where that puts us. So that is $3,153. We subtract that from our remaining amount, we get $4,090.02. Okay, so for sinking funds, we're we're just going to put some things here that we don't normally have. Our car insurance, like I said, we just pay it from our magic month. We don't save up for it, but that does need to be paid. And that is going to be, looking for it on my spreadsheet, $12.26 is what we paid last time. So hopefully it doesn't go up too much more. $12.26 is what we're budgeting for. And then we also need to renew our Sam's Club membership. We get the Plus membership because Sam's Club is 45 minutes away from us. That is $110. I think that's all of the things that we don't normally have in our budget for the month. So I'm going to bring over this 4090.02, add this 1226 and 110 together to get 1336, and subtract that from 4090.02. That'll give us a remainder of 2754.02. All right, so Bank of America is $136. My student loan is $138. My husband's truck is $900.02, and my truck is $1282. Add this together. That is $2456.02. We subtract that from our income. That leaves $298. Okay, and last but certainly not least is the savings. So we're going to put this $298 into our savings challenges. Hopefully, I did reduce my husband's income to $1,300 a week instead of the $1,400 I was planning. So if he does bring in more than $1,300, we're just going to stick that straight to the savings, because I initially was planning on saving like $700 or $800, but since his check has been consistently lower than expected, I reduced it and took it from the savings. So anything extra that he brings in, we'll just put straight to the savings to bump it up. So that total will be $298. Once we subtract that from our remainder, that gives us a leftover of 0, which is a zero-based budget. So that is it, you guys, for this monthly budget for March. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate you guys' support. Let me know down in the comments if you've got your budget set up for March, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.